A hummingbird feeder is an excellent way to attract hummingbirds to your garden. But sometimes that sweet, sugary water can attract other hungry, unwanted guests, such as ants. I've seen instances where ants would crawl down the supporting wire and just get fat, lapping up the sweet liquid down below. And in some cases, they get so bad and there's so many of them that it's really a nuisance problem. Well, I'm going to show you a simple device that you can make to keep the ants from getting to that liquid. And all you need is an empty 2-liter bottle, a container of marine wheel-bearing grease, and a hammer and a nail. And the first thing we're going to do is take the 2-liter bottle and we're going to cut the top off. Get the scissors through here, there we go. And I'm cutting this about 4 to 6 inches from the top of the bottle. Try to cut in a fairly straight line around there. Once that is done, we have kind of a little dome or upside down funnel type of a piece of equipment here. We're going to take the lid off and we're going to put a hole in that with our nail. Try to get that right in the center of the lid. Just drive the nail through there, then we pull it out and we've got a hole. What we'll then do is take just a piece of wire, we'll run that through the hole, and with about a foot from the end we'll make just a little kink in the wire, just by kind of folding it around itself. We'll then take the dome piece of the bottle, slide that up, put the cap on, and then the little kink in the wire actually holds up the little dome. The next thing we're going to do is take the wheel-bearing grease. Now this is marine wheel-bearing grease. It's a product that's used on boat trailers that are always getting wet. So the grease is going to hold together better in wet environments. And we're just going to take this cotton swab and we're going to coat the inside of this little dome about an inch wide, and on the bottom of the dome and also on the inside. And we're putting it on the inside to further keep the water from washing it away. And since the grease is marine grease and it holds up better in water anyway, it'll last longer, especially when condensation builds up up inside here. So once we're finished, we'll hang the bird feeder from this wire, or excuse me, the hummingbird feeder from this wire, and the ants will crawl down to the dome, and they'll either get stuck in the grease on the other side, or they'll fail to venture across it. And in that way, all the liquid will be reserved for the hummingbirds.
We hope you've enjoyed this classic from the Oklahoma Gardening Vault. Remember, even though these tips and techniques are timeless, there's always something new to learn in the world of gardening. By subscribing to both Oklahoma Gardening and OK Gardening Classics, you'll have access to a wealth of gardening knowledge, both classic and contemporary.